Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Trevor Barker Oval. This is a vital match between the Bloods and the Saints. Top 8 spots are up for grabs, and if you're on the outside looking in, then you simply must, at some point, beat someone higher on the ladder. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Saints. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start, they'll be hard to stop.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. The umpire holds the footy aloft. Bates slaps it out. Arnold. Was he held without it? Wilson honours the lead. He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. He hasn't kicked it very well. Luck's a fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
Straight in front, should not miss.
To open their account, is it there?
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Barnett tasked with the kick in. Harrison takes a beauty. His field kicking is normally first rate. McIntyre farms it out. Walsh gets in the way. The defenders will be nervous. Baldwin uses the body well. He's completely shanked it. Baker is there in defence. Searching kick. Marsh has charged into space. Can he find a teammate? McIntyre. Got to get it forward now. He's gone. The Saints looking ominous. Harrison tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He ran into a brick wall. Well done. Great commitment. Normally delivers. Kicks to space. This is good ball movement. That's come off the instep.
He'd like to have that one back.
Doesn't often waste it. Who's front and centre? On the non-preferred. Duncan clears the area. Got to get rid of it. He's set upon. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Warner wins it down. Walsh, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Bates read it well and claims the mark.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
They're in front, are they?
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Wilson brings it back in. Briggs. That's good work rate. The Bloods forcing them out wide. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. It's a tough game. They've put themselves under pressure. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Closed him down. They're a big chance here. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. What's he got on offer? Duncan takes an excellent grab. Kicks inside the forward 50. Barnett making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. And out it goes. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Has he got enough on it? Good disciplined defence.
And finally over the line.
Barnett goes towards half-back. May with the big fist and out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
Both sides pride themselves on winning contested footy. There'll be no backward steps taken today.
Warner with a deft tap. Walsh leading from the front. The Bloods under great pressure. Kicking for his first. Harrison taking no chances.
Gets it to safety.
Barnett to bring it back in. Can they get it forward this time? And they're away. Baldwin. Bit of a nothing kick. Keen to get the ball moving. He's been busy so far. Met solidly. Well done. The Bloods will be in front of his accurate. He is.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The big men fly. Walsh. He's made a hot start to this match. Alarm bells are ringing. That's good vision. No wonder coaches go grey. Can he hit a target? They must tidy up their kicking.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Stone at full back stops them in their tracks. And they're out of trouble. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Can they get something going? Ross on a lead. May towards half forward with the kick. Wilson. He's wrapped up. Duncan. McIntyre. This is good footy. That'll go close to the line. The Saints looking dangerous.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Saints have opened their account. Warner wins the tap. He's under close attention. Arnold. Defence 101 there. Martin. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Stone. Read it like good defenders do. He might have thought about the corridor. Baker. Strong grab. Uses the non-preferred. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
Both coaches have clearly planned thoroughly to take away each other's strengths, and so far, we've got a dour struggle.
Rucks go at it. May. Solid tackle. Richards. Delivers it inside 50. Kent wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Bloods might be able to start something. Good work rate. Centering ball. The kick was centimetre perfect. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Walsh has found some space. The Saints have denied them the corridor. Terrific tackle. Stripped of the footy. Goes very wide. He's hit up the lead. Warner takes the hand pass. He's caught. Delivers it inside 50. Marsh is calm in a crisis. Baldwin almost threw it out. Sanders gets to it first. May. He's run into trouble. Wilson. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Ross got a fist in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Football's a game of mistakes, and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
The two big men do battle. Walsh. This will be a goal, and we have a new leader.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Bloods edging their way back in front as we near quarter time. Punch clear. Arnold. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Crunching tackle. Warner. Martin kicking for his first. One behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Wilson heads wide with the kick in. Duncan working hard and presenting well. This might be a chance for the high flyers. McIntyre on centre wing. Robertson comes free in the tackle. I don't think he meant to smother it. That's poor play. Throws it on the boot. Bates gets to the front spot.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Warner wins it. Walsh. He's besieged. Arnold cops some unwanted attention. Boot to ball just in time. Well played. Goes laterally. Baker. Terrific forward pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Who will stand under that? And we'll have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
The Bloods are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Baker pounces. There goes the kick inside the 50. Kent. No easy exit. Birch attracted a crowd. Harrison. This spells trouble. They'll need to be more careful than that. Arnold. You have to love the commitment. Walsh in the thick of it as ever. The Bloods moving the ball well. Lays it off. He's been dispossessed. Richards desperate to win it back. Navigated the traffic. Kent. He's shut him down. Stripped of it.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Good thinking and good execution too.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
That won't make the distance. Briggs has worked hard to present.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
He's just shown why they're happy for him to take those kinds of shots. He's a beautiful kick.
One kick game again. Good ruck work. Bates. How will the umpire see this? Walsh. Wilson runs onto it. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Into the pocket he goes. Marsh.
Happy to concede a behind.
Danger here. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. They'll sweep this ball forward. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
They'll contest in the centre square. He ran into a brick wall. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Briggs palms it down. May. Can they keep the footy this time? Sharman. Was there some holding going on? This is great pressure footy. Wilson. He just dropped it. Edwards. Slick hands. Arnold. I think he called for that. Look at the desperation he's set upon. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Bates takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact. Two-goal game again.
again. Warner wins it. That's a bruising tackle.
You've got to be quicker than that.
It's a poor kick. They'll bide their time. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. May. It's a hot footy. Sharman. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Warner smashes it out of there. Dangerous place to lose it. Arnold. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
He might just be in for a big day.
Good match so far. Warner wins the tap. He's suddenly a popular man. Honours the lead. Takes the logical option. Baldwin. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The Bloods are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Warner showing his skills. Couldn't get a disposal. Plenty of heat in this game. Birch hunting the footy. It's a desperate tackle. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Saints are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Briggs with a deft tap. Wilson, he'll be sore in the morning. Quality delivery by foot. McIntyre.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
He's off. Barnett to bring it in. What can they muster from the back half? He doesn't waste many. Baker only knows one way. Good tackle. May. They cannot keep him quiet. Wilson might be just outside his range. Clever kick. That's an impressive mark.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
Both sides have struggled to generate momentum so far. Warner wins it. He's everywhere at the moment. Black working hard and being rewarded. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. This is promising. And they see it out.
How's it look down there, Gary?
It's good to see both sides kicking goals, but the coaches will keep trying to find ways to restrict each other and make goals harder to come by.
Briggs, the winner there. Baker on the same page as his ruck. That's skillful. Martin intercepts on centre wing. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Crosses the paint. Bates takes the mark and can extend the margin onto the non-preferred. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Bloods with a steadying goal. Warner had his measure today. Met solidly. Gets his kick despite the heat. Arnold. It's a tough game. Richards. Can he impose himself on the match?
Gary, what's caught your eye?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Warner has been dominant in the ruck. Baker, Richards. They've got a problem now. He just keeps racking up disposals. Barnett takes an excellent grab. Brings it out wide. Martin charges onto it. Black. He's got an option in the centre square. This is good ball movement. Who's at home?
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Bloods are playing great footy and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Baker. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Richards absorbs the pressure. McIntyre. Good-looking kick. Barnett doesn't want to turn it over there. He's so clean with the footy.
The Bloods have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
The two big men do battle. Baker turned over. Duncan gathers. Ball spills free in the tackle. Warner feeling the heat. Up and under. They've got it deep. That's great play.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Curtis has one already. Now it's two.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Bloods are really taking it to them today. Warner is giving him a bath. You can see their confidence growing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. It's a big kick. Is it big enough?
Taking no chances there.
May brings it back in. Barnett. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Black going for goal, flirting with the post. Wilson with the footy. Sanders on a lead. The Bloods guarding the corridor. Richards. That's not his best effort. Duncan has found some space. Good kick. Wilson just has to hit a target. You can't question his commitment. Is that holding the ball? Dennis. It's there!
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Warner got his palm to it. He's lost possession. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Goes wide with the kick. Baker cops some unwanted attention. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Warner wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. Ross has it now on centre wing. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. The Bloods are playing some great footy. Heads towards half forward. Black probably too far out to score. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Stone with a terrific mark deep in defence. That's come off the side of the boot.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
It's been good to see both sides hitting the scoreboard. It's an enjoyable game of footy.
Briggs slaps it out. Sanders. The Saints under great pressure. Desperate defence. A chance to clear now. May. Probing ball. Richards on centre wing has marked. Kicks inside the forward 50. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Black. They're playing with purpose and poise. The Bloods are bringing great energy. Barnett has bobbed up. Baldwin in the clear and marks uncontested.
Already got one today.
Going at his second. Briggs He's under close attention. That's sloppy play. Dixon gathers. Was he taken high? That could be a goal-saving tackle. Martin. It's there!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Bloods have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Punch clear. Arnold. He's besieged. Warner. They're huffing and puffing. Richards does well under pressure. Briggs. Dangerous to leave on his own. The Saints not at their best so far. Dobson. Sets up a foot race. Goes back with the handball. Was that a legal disposal? Birch with a chance now. Crunching tackle. The Saints can build something here. Baldwin reads the ball so well. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Black. He's set upon. Harassed into an error. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Bloods have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Briggs. He's lost it. Arnold. That's a bruising tackle. Kicking for his first. It's dropped short, but it matters not.
The Bloods have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
It's there!
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. He's hit up the lead. Maybe he could have gone himself. The Bloods have won it back. Arnold in the centre square. Who was he aiming for? Gee, they're playing well. Their ball movement has been impressive. Dishes it off. Warner towards full forward. Bates marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He'll fancy his chances.
There goes the kick and he's put it through.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Warner with the tap. Arnold. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Edwards. The Bloods have winners everywhere. They're moving the footy quickly. Martin can go back and shoot at goal.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Saints are slip sliding away at the moment. They need a circuit breaker.
The Bloods have got it on their terms. Warner wins it out of the centre. Arnold fighting hard. Marsh, he put himself in the line of fire. Attracted a crowd. Sanders. The Saints can build from half-back. Somehow release the ball. The Bloods can smell blood.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Briggs gets his hand to it. Baker, he'll be sore in the morning. Great tackling technique there. Warner wins the hit out. Arnold is a clearance beast. Martin has to be clean. That might have been dropping the ball. Barnett, he's stopped in his tracks.
Lost his radar there.
It's hard to find a winner for them today. Good thinking and good execution too. Moving the footy laterally. Dobson knew the tackle was coming. Stone. McIntyre. What can he do with it? Baldwin. He's got it.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. Warner wins it. Walsh, Arnold. They're irrepressible at the moment. Quality delivery by foot. Birch couldn't burst through. They've given it back. Sanders gets the kick away.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Barnett tasked with the kick in. Good work rate. That might attract a pack. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball.
The Saints are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Warner had his measure today. Sanders looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Bloods haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Walsh. They've got winners all over the park. Black. It's there!
The Bloods have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
This one might be settled now. Warner has been dominant in the ruck. Solid tackle. What a game he's having. Dixon, it fell into his arms. Baldwin was committed to the contest. He's got it!
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Briggs gets his hand to it. How will the umpire see this? Sanders closed him down.
It's a hot footy today.
It's a dominant display. Warner all alone in the centre square. Might be time for one more score here. It's a tough game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Warner wins the hit out. Sanders, Baker, terrific tackle. Rinse and repeat. The two big men do battle. Walsh, Black, he's wrapped up. Birch. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Warner is giving him a bath. Walsh, Arnold, they're playing for keeps. Martin spills out in the tackle. Briggs wins it back. Half-time and the home fans are absolutely wrapped with what they've seen so far. It couldn't have gone much better. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Bloods put in a terrific first half. They're getting first use out of the ruck. Their midfielders are capitalising on that, and their forwards are getting more opportunities than their counterparts. This one's theirs for the taking.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Warner with a deft tap. Walsh. Baker accepted the invitation. Was he held without it? Sharman kicking for his first. It's there!
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Saints need to follow that goal up. Warner palms it down. Walsh, he's run into trouble. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Normally delivers. What can they muster from the back half? His field kicking is normally first rate. May with a chance to relieve the pressure. Playing for pride now. Nelson trying to bring the Crummers into play.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
Briggs slaps it out. May, he's gone. Warner. I've liked his game today. Manages to find a teammate. Searching kick. Arnold clears the area. This should end in a shot at goal. Barnett drops into the hole and marks.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
Kicking for his first. Stone tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Back into play. Honours the lead. He's generally a good kick. May working hard and being rewarded. Can he be the fire starter? Baker. Kicks laterally. McIntyre has a vice-like grip.
He'll expect to convert this.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
He's off. Barnett to bring it in. We're watching a very good side here. Can he find a teammate? He hasn't been himself today. Walsh. The Saints are chasing tail. Baker making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints have only got two problems. They're not winning enough ball and they're not using it well when they do.
He's besieged. May is cool under pressure. Kicks to space. Sanders. That's good work rate. McIntyre in the right spot. Crunching tackle. Here's a chance to get it forward. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. What's he got on offer? Dixon working hard and presenting well. Some indirect ball movement here. They could almost have raffled it. Picking their way through. Marsh. Marks in the back pocket. He's hit up the lead. This is much better. The kick is precise. What can they generate? Martin takes an excellent grab.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score. Stone taking no chances.
Gets it to safety.
Wilson with the footy. That's well played. Black didn't need to be asked twice. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Good ruck work. Sharman. Terrific forward pressure. Doesn't often waste it. McIntyre. On centre wing. Has marked. Wilson. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. The Bloods have winners everywhere. Can he hit a target? May with the big fist.
The Saints will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Briggs gets his hand to it. May, that's a bruising tackle. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full.
Missed the target by a long way.
Goes wide. Robertson takes a beauty. That'll go close to the line. Dobson sees something he likes. Kicks to half forward. Defence 101 there. Was that a throw?
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Look at him go. Heads for the pocket. Good disciplined defence. Kent, they've put themselves under pressure. Barnett thought his way through it. Duncan has eyes only for the footy. He'll be sore in the morning. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Briggs had his name written all over it.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Away he goes. Barnett to bring it back in. McIntyre couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Saints aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Walsh. He's completely shanked it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Briggs smashes it out of there. May. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Warner has been dominant in the ruck. Stripped of the footy. Nelson. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're leading them a merry dance. Brooks cops some unwanted attention. It's a tough game. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Bloods are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
They've got good chemistry, those two. Briggs, Duncan, the Bloods on the ball now. Sharman. Some people can't kick that far. Wilson. Black got a fist in. Edwards. Who's front and centre? Walsh out of the congestion. Martin comes free in the tackle. Sharman. It's a hot footy. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over.
He had prior opportunity.
In the middle, McIntyre. Good thinking and good execution too. May. Well done.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Bit of a nothing kick. That's a strong mark. Delightfully done. He's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Bloods in this form would challenge anybody. Warner punches it out of the ruck. Solid tackle. Baldwin kicks to centre wing. Walsh. Good hands. Black. Inside 50 with the kick. And we'll have a throw in.
The Bloods have had a lot more ball, and it's translating on the scoreboard.
The two big men do battle. May. McIntyre on a lead. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Briggs. He's caught. Sharman. Centering ball. Richards appreciates that delivery.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
They're pushing hard here, but they need some reward.
Back into play. Nelson puts his head over it. No easy exit. Goes laterally. Black. That's come off the instep.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Walsh. Black. In some space on the wing. The Bloods continue to do as they wish. They're cutting them to ribbons. This is good ball movement. They're running rings around them. Seizes the moment. Black. Time to measure the kick. They're running rings around them.
The Bloods have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Saints are on the canvas. Warner had his measure today. Walsh, can he force his way through? Baldwin, they're going hammer and tong. He's suddenly a popular man. Couldn't get an effective disposal. He's been dispossessed. Briggs, desperate to win it back. Stripped of it. Not a lot of space to work with. He'll feel that one. Only a question of who will get the goal. Stone watched it off the boot. Just waiting for the right moment to press go.
It's a dead set smashing on the scoreboard and a smashing in the clearances as well.
Briggs wins it down. The Saints under great pressure. McIntyre, not good footy there. He's wrapped up. Black running in support. Terrific tackle. Can they keep the footy this time? Duncan. Is anyone home? He's set upon. I don't think he meant to smother it. Briggs throws it on the boot. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Bloods are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Warner is giving him a bath. They've coughed it up. He just dropped it. Walsh can run and carry. Quality delivery by foot. The Bloods look well drilled. Ross into the middle with the kick. Good work rate. That's not going to work. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
He's already got one. Now he's got two. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. Can they get something going? Warner caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He's run into trouble. Dangerous place to lose it. Clean pickup. Briggs wins it back. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Saints have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Briggs with a deft tap. Dennis, got to get rid of it. Sends them inside 50 again. Manages to find a teammate. Three quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Bloods have been way too good today, but the coach wants them to be ruthless, to keep taking the game on and make sure they run it out strongly. One or two of the players mentioned percentage. You just don't know how helpful that could prove at the end of the season.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. How will the umpire see this? Briggs has been a shining light. Richards under pressure. Dennis couldn't get a disposal. They cannot keep him quiet. May has it within range. Not a lot of positives today. And out it goes.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Bloods are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
That's well played. That was almost handed to him. Wilson, May, McIntyre, Black is calm in a crisis. He's under close attention. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Warner palms it down. He's not one to take a backward step. Duncan, was there some holding going on? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Baldwin, he can probably break them with a goal here, and he makes no mistake.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Bloods have the first of the last quarter. Briggs wins it down. Wilson, Dennis. Ignoring the corridor for now. This is promising. Gathers at half-back and out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Warner has rucked tirelessly. Birch, Briggs gathers on the forward flank. Wilson affects the turnover. They've got it deep. That's great play.
Straight in front, should not miss.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
There's something for their fans to enjoy on what's been a disappointing day.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Warner with the tap. Walsh. Good penetration on the kick. Dixon was afforded latitude. He's hit up the lead. Sweeping handball. May. They're building something dangerous here. Dennis. He's done brilliantly. And they see it out.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
If you're looking for reasons why the scoreboard is so lopsided, the clearance count is a good place to start. They've smashed them there too.
Walsh. Terrific forward pressure. Birch. Warner. Black. Gets his kick despite the heat. Baldwin. They're a delight to watch. Martin in the clear and marks uncontested.
The Bloods are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
If there were any doubts before, there aren't now.
The Bloods are looking irresistible. Warner showing his skills. Walsh, so influential today. This is a hotly contested footy. He's besieged. Martin, desperate defence. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Warner has been dominant in the ruck. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Black gets in the way, couldn't find a way through. Good thinking and good execution too. McIntyre takes the hand pass. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Martin gets to the front spot.
Run down, great chase.
He's got an option in the centre square. May under pressure. Wilson, he ran into a brick wall. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. Warner wins it. Dennis, a model of consistency. Good-looking kick. Wilson. He might have thought about the corridor. The Saints moving the ball well. That's great footy.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Two goals each for the quarter. Warner with the tap. Walsh leading from the front. They're a pleasure to watch. Into the pocket he goes. We're watching a very good side here.
He'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
What terrific goal sense he has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give him any space inside 50.
The Saints might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Dennis. Wilson takes the logical option. McIntyre up and under. It's a desperate tackle. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
The Bloods are really on top in the clearances at the moment. If that continues, this match is only going to go one way.
The two big men do battle. Walsh. Birch. He's lost possession. Warner feeling the heat. Briggs leads his opponent. The Saints have denied them the corridor. Honours the lead. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. The Bloods have winners everywhere. They're playing with purpose and poise.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
It can be difficult to retain motivation when you know you can't win, but sometimes the fear of embarrassment can be pretty powerful.
Briggs punches it out of the ruck. May. He stopped in his tracks. The kick was centimetre perfect. They'll bide their time. It's been that kind of day for them. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Cops some unwanted attention. Got to get it forward now. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Warner had his measure today. This is great pressure footy. Solid tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Warner wins the hit out. He'll be sore in the morning. Turned over. Is that holding the ball?
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Taking time to assess the options. Edwards, Baldwin, runs onto it. Duncan gets back and should repel. Birch, Walsh, sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The Bloods go on their merry way. Warner wins the tap. Barnett. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's normally better than that. Briggs almost threw it out.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Sets up a foot race. May has worked hard to present. Who's at home? McIntyre has found some space.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Kicking for his first.
Happy to concede a behind.
Barnett with the footy. Gee, they're playing well. Good kick. Black. On centre wing. Was he taken high? They'll need to be more careful than that. Baker. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Briggs wins the tap. Baker on the same page as his ruck. Quality delivery by foot. Ball spills free in the tackle.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Birch. The Bloods are playing some great footy.
The Saints have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Briggs wins it down. Wilson, he's lost it. Baldwin takes the mark and can extend the margin.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
It's a tough angle, but it's a decent looking kick.
The Bloods looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Saints will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Briggs wins the tap. Wilson knew the tackle was coming. Manages to find a teammate. McIntyre going at his first, and he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Underway once more. Warner with a deft tap. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Wilson, you can't question his commitment. Walsh, he's set upon. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Warner wins it. Arnold, this will be a close thing.
They gave him too much latitude on that occasion, and were lucky the kick was a poor one.
Wilson goes towards half-back. That's an impressive mark. He just keeps racking up disposals. Baker drives it inside the forward 50. Edwards wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Birch on a lead. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Baldwin in the clear on centre wing. He doesn't waste many. Dobson. It's hard to find a winner for them today. The Bloods guarding the corridor. Navigated the traffic. Wilson. McIntyre does well under pressure. The kick was ill-directed. Barnett. That's good vision. Kent pushes into space and receives the footy.
He's gone. He had plenty of time. It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Needs that to come back.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Kent to bring it in. That's well played. They'll contest in the centre square. Martin farms it out. Brooks, Warner somehow release the ball. Stone with a chance now. Has to be clean. They've got winners all over the park. They're putting on a clinic. He hasn't kicked it very well. Bates gets to the drop, and they'll get the goal in the end.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
A nice percentage boost coming up. The big men fly. Walsh, Nelson looking to extend this margin. Alarm bells are ringing. That's come off the side of the boot. They're running rings around them.
The Bloods with a late chance.
It's a tough kick. Struck it well. Is it through?
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Wilson goes towards half-back. Birch, he'll work all day. Walsh. He's got it.
They're not letting up on them. They're insatiable today.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Warner is giving him a bath. Walsh, Arnold, crunching tackle. Martin couldn't burst through. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Warner has been dominant in the ruck. Walsh, he's suddenly a popular man. He put himself in the line of fire. That might have been dropping the ball. The Bloods have turned in a complete performance today. They richly deserve the points and the praise they'll get. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.